Yo, what's going on, Madden community? Collision Works here with another guide for you all. And boys, today we're going to be breaking down the Jets offensive playbook. Now, recently in one of our previous videos, Mr. Ryan Ford recommended that we make a passing scheme out of a heavy run set, And so that is what we are going to be doing today. So we're going to be starting out in wing pair. And also, I guess I should note, if you guys need help with any type of scheme or anything like that, please leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to try and do my part to help you guys make a scheme or try and polish something out. Now, this type of scheme is different for me because I haven't really made any type of passing scheme out of a run heavy set. I have made a strong close guide, and I love that formation. But something like this is a little different, but I think we can get something going. So, real quick, I will say this is out of the Jets playbook. What's cool about this playbook as well is if you guys wanted to watch our strong close guide, that formation, all the plays we run there are also in this formation. So just thought I'd, throw that out there for you all. But first off, we're going to be starting out in PA sprint halfback flat. This is going to be good against cover 3, 2, and 4. I probably should have said 2, 3, 4, but whatever. Let's get started. All right, guys, so here is our play. What we're going to be doing as our hot routes, you are going to want a hot route master for this setup, is we are going to out route our X receiver. We're going to wheel our running back. We're going to post our middle tight end, RB. We're going to out route our outside tight end. So this is going to be the play art. No, it sounds like a lot, but it's just 4 quick adjustments. And what our reads are going to be here is I'm always looking for Lamb number 1, then my running back number 2. That's if you're going to be reading the field to the left, to the right. I would do that. But we have a high-low here with our tight ends, with the one on the corner and the out route. So keep that in mind as well. I'll show you CD Lamb first. Did you see if that corner, or I'm sorry, if that flat isn't playing a hard flat, we can hit our out route. If he is playing a hard flat, we can have better success hitting our wheel. I'll show that to you right now. So let me adjust to a hard flat, something like this. Snap, drop back, can hit our wheel right there in that little pocket. I don't know why I'm losing frames right now. I'm sorry if that looks a little weird on video. But on the right side of the field here, we have our out route and our corner route. And if they are in a backed off coverage, we can hit our out underneath just like that. Easy yards. But if they're playing lower, we can as well hit our tight end on the corner route. So I'll just play underneath for the sake of this breakdown. So we're in a cover 3 hard flat right now. You can see our A tight end. If we have time, drop back, we can throw this to the sideline. And I don't think I have any type of I have short in and deep out on him, so I don't think he lights up in that area. But I'll show this to you again. Just like this, against a... I'll throw it against a purple. Why not? Let's throw it against a purple. Let's try and force it and see if we can do it. Throw it a little later, right there in that pocket. You're going to have to turn on, work some magic, but you can still fit that in there. But the underneath is open. Obviously, take that. Now, I'm going to keep showing you guys... I'll keep showing you guys this play against the other coverages. So, PA sprint against 4 verticals. I like to do the same exact setup. I actually think it works a little better against this coverage. So there's our setup again, the out, the wheel, the post, and the out route. Again, let me baseline here and get our coverages fixed. There we go. So you see we can snap it. Wheels kind of the option there. We're going to be using the out route as the pulling route to get that flat over to the sideline, so that way you have plenty of room for your wheel. I mean, if you wanted to, you could probably do something like, could you run that? No, I'll shut my mouth and not try and laugh right in front of you all. But we could do the same setup here against cover 4. Let me base the line again. Sorry about that. So we have him over there. We still have our out route open here, just like that. Get easy yards if they're letting you have it. And then I'll do a cover 4 hard flat and show you guys the high-low on the right side as well. So I'm going to audible, base the line, play underneath, bring this guy over here, user this guy. All right, get on the line. There we go. Something like this, drop back, try and hit our corner out here with the tight end. Just got to kind of freeform that underneath, if you want to get that. Against cover 2, what we're going to have to do for this setup is... Let me get into this cover 2 real quick. Baseline cover 2. What I like to do with PA sprint against cover 2 is I like to streak my outside tight end. So I'm going to streak B here, and then I'm just going to put RB on the out route, something like this, but I am going to block my running back. So that way I have that crosser across the middle to try and get the user to pull in that direction. That way I can get the sidelines open. So again, I have a high-low on the right side with RB and A, and then I have B pulling the deep half safety. So if I can hit underneath right there against cover 2, I'm taking that every time. But if they're playing underneath in cover 2, if they have a hard flat over there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for A over the top. So let me go Tampa 2 baseline play underneath. All right. So now I have B pulling that deep half safety on the top right. And I'll have A open over the top. Right here, wide open. So obviously what they're going to do to try and stop this is run a Mabel coverage and set their zones to the desired length. So just keep that in mind. This is a good play to mix in against cover 2. Some easy yards. I would definitely stay away from the wheel route setup against cover 2. That's not going to be too good. I'll show it to you real quick. But obviously the vertical hook is going to bag this. Just isn't really something I would recommend. I don't see anything really getting open here besides the, you know, the out route on the right side and the corner, depending on how they're playing it. You know, it's kind of a, yeah, if they come out in a baseline cover 3, something like that, and you don't know if it's cover 2 or not, you could run this setup if you wanted and still have a safe play. You have a quarterback who's got some legs on him. If you can't find nothing, you can try and take off. But, you know, assuming they're blitzing as well, we obviously have a lot of variables there, but just keep that in mind. I would not run the wheel setup against a cover 2. All right, now beating man coverage. One play I do want to show you guys against man coverage is tight end drive. Now, I don't know what they call this route in real life. I'm just going to call it like just kind of an off post kind of. Well, I'm not even going to call it anything. I'm going to call it a really good route. All right, that's what I'll call it. We're going to do this against a zero blitz. Now, I'm actually going to put Deion Sanders, his Leon Sandcastle tight end card. I have route tech on him, so I'm actually going to put him on that outside tight end spot. And I'll show you guys how this route gets dirty against zero, cover 0. So just going to run this stock, and you guys can watch our B tight end. Drop back here if I have time. As you guys see, he just gets completely over the top. Now, you are going to have to set up your pass protection properly if it is going to be a cover 0. But I just wanted to show you guys what this route can do against the zero blitz. He can really just blow right by. And honestly, the fact that he's not lighting up, it's also a sign that you can probably just run this with anybody. And we'll put that to the test real quick. I'll go ahead and cut to somebody who doesn't have abilities running this route, and I'll let you know. So I'm putting Christian Okoye here, who I just have as a trucking back. He has no route running abilities. My game won't let me show it, but you guys are just going to have to believe me. He has trucking abilities. He has no route running. Does he get open? We get sacked, but he does get open. So keep that in mind as well. You don't even need a tight end ability there. There it is. Did we catch it? Ah, we just missed him. But yeah, he gets over the top. So that's a really good zero beater. So if you want to incorporate this with some man-beating concepts like a C route on the left side, tight end out routes are really good against man press. So if I did something like this, play outside. One good thing to know is that tight ends typically, and you know, this set, your free safety is going to be playing the tight end. So as we know, he's always going to be playing that middle tight end. So if we put that middle tight end on an out route, he's going to have such an advantage, you know, pre-snap, unless this guy completely runs this guy all the way over here, which just, he's not going to have the time to do that. So just keep that in mind. We run a little out route here like this, and then we kind of have the C route that can get open. We got the out route, and then we have the deep bomb down the middle. I mean, this is just a great play to beat cover 0. I got to get that throw down because I've missed every single one besides like one of them. But just keep that in mind. Your key man beating routes that we've preached about on this channel forever. Even if you wanted to, you could bring the tight end over. Why can't I bring this guy over? That's kind of lame. Let me bring this guy over then. So we could put A on the out route here, and we could put Washington on a trail. I mean, every single route here against man is going to get wide open. And I'll show it to you. I'm playing outside coverage, just like this. So now we see that the free safety takes the responsibility of this guy, but it doesn't matter. A is open, RB is open, B is going to get open down the middle, and the C route's going to get open on the outside left. So just keep that in mind, guys. Absolutely shreds man coverage because of the tight end. Excuse me. It's absolutely going to shred man coverage just because of the tight end routes. You know, all the custom post and corners that get those better depths of the route, you know, out routes, trail routes. It's just a really good formation that I never really thought of to beat man coverage. So Ryan, the channel thanks you for your support. Really appreciate it. You're helping us all get better And we really appreciate it, brother. All right, guys, now attacking cover 2, just a little bomb play. I actually want to show you guys 2 plays against cover 2, but the consistent one's going to be vertical halfback out against just a normal cover 2 shell here. Where's the stock one? There we go. This play you can run stock if you find time. We're going to be looking for a Koye down the right side. Like I said, I like to run these tight ends on the short side of the field, just like that. Just a easy concept cover 2 beater there. Really nothing special. You know, that wheel route is going to get past the flat, underneath the safety. We have that post down the middle kind of occupying that safety. It's just going to keep him, you know, vigilant as, you know, it's almost like the quarterback is looking him off in a way. He kind of just has to play the middle of the field. He has to respect it. And, yeah, that's one of the easiest cover 2 beaters in the game. If you wanted to run this against cover 3, you could do... It's not really going to be like a bomb play like we just have, but I would, against cover 3, put your running back on a block and release hook. This is out of a hot route master, backfield master player. And then I like to drag the outside tight end B. So basically what we have here is we have CeeDee Lamb pulling the deep zones against cover 3. So let me go ahead and get into cover 3 real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So CeeDee Lamb here is going to be pulling that deep zone, which is going to leave A open across the field towards the sideline, and we have our B receiver that is going to be pulling the safety on the curl flat. So against stock cover 3, it's a great play. You can hit B, you can hit B, you can hit B, you can hit A right there. And because, you know, CeeDee Lamb is doing his job pulling off that deep zone, just a great, you know, zone beater. Very, very simple. It's just a 2 adjustment play, just like that. Drop back. We can hit B early, depending on how that flat's playing. And what's so nice is with this wing tight, you get such big bodies. You can use fullbacks, you can use tight ends. You know, if you can use someone like the Leon Sandcastle tight end card. If you want somebody with a little more better, like, you know, receiver size, you can put him on the line. Yeah, it's just so much you can do. Tight ends and fullbacks after the catch during the yak events are able to really put their head down, really truck through some of these DBs, which is really going to be good against certain meta sets. So just keep this in mind, guys. This is against cover 2 and cover 3. And let's get to running the football. Now, running the football out of wing pair is, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, unfortunately, wing pair out of Jets is only going to have stretch, inside zone, 24 open. I haven't even used 24 open, but we're going to learn today. And we also have an RPO stretch screen. I haven't ran that either. I just stick to normal stretch and inside zone. So what's cool, though, about it is if the defense is base aligned, I'll just do random nickel over against this. So let me make sure I got my adjustments right. So we're going to have halfback inside zone and stretch. You know, against a base aligned set where DBs are kind of balancing all throughout the field, we're going to have a really good run side with our tight ends. And you can bring this fullback out if you wanted. I think I have honorary lineman here on Okoye, which is going to be really good for IForm. It's going to be really good for this formation, you know, so he can get to the next level and really start hitting these DBs. I don't know why he didn't go for the outside corner, but if they're base aligned, they're playing zones like this, you can really just run smash mouth football right here and just get easy yards. If they were to, you know, not base align and they just kind of have like a heavy side that they're going to run on, something like this, you know, they might bring the safety over. This would probably be their user if they were going to do a man blitz. And obviously the right side is the strong side. You can flip this stretch. It's not going to give you the best block, so I typically will run inside zone like this. ID this linebacker. It's not going to be the greatest yards ever, but if you have, as you see, I don't have a secure protector there on my guard, but you guys get it. The blocks can be really good for you here if you run against a non-base aligned set, just a normal alignment. And let's say the user's playing in this area, just something to keep in mind. You know, not every single run is going to break free, but you can get some really solid rushing yards out of this formation. Really good. I would recommend picking up the Okoye if you can. He gets honorary alignment for 1 AP, and, you know, I know we're all looking for free AP players, especially at this time of the year, but if you wanted to try out this run scheme, it's really, really good for that. And, yeah, I think you'll enjoy him. He's got, you know, free trucking abilities and all that. He's a good runner, good blocker, just a kind of jack of all trades, so... All right, gentlemen, that is going to do it for part 1 of the Jets playbook. Honestly, it's been a little different labbing out of these sets, so I'm going to kind of break this up into maybe 2 or 3 parts. But I wanted to get Singleback wing pair out to you guys because this formation is very common in multiple playbooks. So if you want to try and, you know, get into a game-winning position where you can choose some clock, throw some dots, it's going to be a really good formation to mix in. One thing I do want to mention before I end the video is PA Sprint. If this is not in your playbook, try and lab Singleback Jet 6 drive. It's a non-play action play, but it's basically you have that same type of starting out breaking and then corner route by the tight end. So you can kind of do the same exact concept. You're just going to have to change who's going to get the post. It's typically going to be the A tight end is what I would do. So just keep that in mind. If you don't have PA Sprint, if you don't have that special corner route, you can also use Jet 6 drive. So gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I'm pumped to get part 2 out for you. I'm going to be going over IForm next. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for the support on the videos. It's been awesome. And thanks for all the feedback in the comments. It's really helping the channel out. You're helping me get better. And that's helping everybody else get better if I'm able to get these videos out to you guys. So the feedback's been awesome. Really do appreciate it, boys. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.